Everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. We're going to talk Chanel today. We're going to talk the RealReal, and we're also going to talk the Real Housewives of somewhere. Bethenny Frankel, my dear. How you doing, sweetie darling? Sweetie darling, Bethenny has acquired something from Chanel. Oh, hell. Let's talk about it. But first, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already here on the tubes. You can push the join button next to the subscription button, become a member today, and gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there as well. So thank you to all my members and patrons who already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of my members and patrons, by the way. They get exclusive pre-access to these filmings and partake in the live chats. So let me cue in my lovely co-conspirators. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Just my opinion, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged. I will post the link to Bethenny Frankel's TikTok account down below. Be sure to follow the lady. She is a lot of fun and such a sweetheart. So let me cue in my lovelies. How's it going, my dears? Now, listen, I've taken screenshots from Bethenny's video, and she talks about, and I can start with the first one you can already see. So this is Bethenny, and she has purchased a beautiful, might I say, a beautiful Chanel 255 in the medium to large size, I want to say. I don't think this is a maxi. Double flap, aged gold hardware, denim. This is several years old. It's a light denim. So as we know, light denim does tend to use and fray out with time really quickly. And a lot of people want their bags to stay pristine, so they hate when that happens. I personally love when denim starts fading. I think it's a characteristic of denim that just makes it even more appetizing. It degrades and decays easily, but that's besides the point. And we're going to get to that again. But Bethenny says, is the RealReal a scam? Now, what Bethenny did was she ordered a Chanel 255. Also, by the way, 2023 is the year of denim. Denim is back in full force and full swing. In fact, secondhand websites, people are buying everything bag and denim related. Prices are skyrocketing. So Bethenny, of course, you know, she hops on the trend and she wants a Chanel denim bag. And I got to say, more power to you, lady, because if I'm going to get another used Chanel or vintage Chanel or Chanel denim bag, you best believe it's going to be a 255. I think it's the most elegant and classy of all Chanel bags, and especially in fabric, right? Whether it be in jersey, the old school classic Chanel 255, but also in denim. I mean, I would die for this bag that Bethenny got. So now, but Bethenny saw the photos on the RealReal, and they stated on the RealReal, according to her, that it was in, I think, very good condition or good condition. From the photos, it appeared to be good condition. She received the bag and then started, well, she shot this TikTok saying, oh my God, the bag is in terrible condition. Let me see the next photo. She said that the bag, you see, is kind of used up on the edges and the corners. The denim there is lighter than the photos actually showed on the RealReal website. Kev says, denim 255 is to die for. I completely agree with you, in both darker denim and lighter denim. Now, the lighter the denim, of course, the easier the fraying and the fading is. It's going to happen sooner, obviously. Not to say that the darker denim won't happen too, because it will, but just saying, you gotta enjoy the luster, the lackluster of the luster on the denim, on Chanel denim, because the beauty of it is when it starts rubbing off like that, to me. Now, let me show you the next picture. And so she says, you know, it's also kind of used up underneath the turn lock, because it's like the denim there is lighter. But again, to me, that's not an issue. But we're going to get to the issue. So let me see the next picture. She's showing us the bag, the other corner, both the edge of the flap. You see the actual flap of the bag, that little corner there, the edge there appears to be lighter than the rest of the denim. Same, the edge bottom corner of the bag, like lighter, but also yellow, like it's been, you know, used. Of course, it's a used bag. Of course, it's been used. Next picture. This is the front top of the bag. There is that fading happening in that particular matelassé quilting in that particular little diamond, rectangular, diamond, square, whatever you want to call it. It's also kind of, you can see that it's lighter under that angle than the next pic. So these are all like kind of details she's showing us and is telling us, hey, this is not what the RealReal showed on their photo of the bag. Particular use, the double flap. So she lifts the top flap and underneath we have the second flap. And as you can see where the gold hardware was touching the top flap, the second inner flap. And as you pull the chains, of course, the chains rub, they move freely through the two grommets. They kind of shift through. And as they're rubbing, basically, the denim functions as a chain polisher. De facto, oh my God, I'm so gay. De facto, the gold, basically the denim polished the aged gold hardware is what basically happened there. So yeah, it's turning that gold green color. It can be an issue for some. Sweet Thing says even the fabric bags have that issue, LOL. Yeah, for sure. The RealReal pulled a Madonna on her, says Jesus. And there you go. We have that little, rubbing of the chain off of the inner flap on both left and right sides. Then the next picture, she's showing us a little bit more details of the turn lock. And when you lift the upper flap, that little tab with the metal ring, you can see it's a lighter color as well. So she's kind of saying, I think in that moment, I might be wrong, that I guess she's showing us that part is also faded. Next picture. Now she's showing us the printouts that she took from the RealReal website. And she states that from the pictures, the bag looks like it's in much better condition than the bag that she received. So she's showing us here one photo, and then Bethenny is going to show us another photo of a model wearing the bag. Coco Kitty CC says, is it possible they use the same stock photos for the same style? We're going to get to that, Coco Kitty, but you've nailed it on the head. That's exactly what the RealReal does, because allegedly, of course we got to say, but there was that whole scandal. Do you guys remember a short while ago, there was this like the RealReal scandal about them selling like non-authentic bags, and there was like a whole thing going on. And then one of the managers or CEOs or co-founders of the RealReal, I don't know, or co-owners gave an interview. And I, to the best of my recollection, if I recall correctly, this person stated in the interview that they do indeed use like stock photos of the products, which is insane to me. Like, so basically what this means is, if that's true, then they're using the same stock image for this. So let's say they have 10 of this model bag from 10 different resellers, but they're going to use only that one series of stock photo footage for all 10 bags. And that is messed up, Jesus. I agree with you. But however, they're supposed to still in the description tell you the state of the bag. So the stock image might be pristine, like Bethenny says, according to her, these images of this bag, that this bag and these images from the RealReal, the bag looks pristine. Despite the fact that the bag looks pristine on the stock footage, the RealReal apparently is supposed to write you an honest quoting of the quality of the quality of the bag while you're purchasing it. So if they have 10 of the same bag in stock, and one of these 10 bags is really full of holes, busted the house, the chain is broken, then they should really state bag is in poor condition, chain torn, hole in the lower left side. They should describe all of that, even though there's no photo of the flaws. But what Bethenny is saying, even in the description of the bag, they stated that the bag is in, I think she said very good or good condition. And according to Bethenny, the bag is not in good condition. Let me show you the next picture. I think it's the last one. Yeah, it is. And here's another printout that Bethenny made of the Chanel bag as the RealReal portrays it on their website. So this seems like almost like stock footage from Chanel directly. I don't want to say it is because this bag is no longer available on the Chanel website to view, but it was available several years ago, and it does look like stock image, and the bag does look pristine on this photo. Now, however, the state of her bag was not described as like pristine. I don't know what the RealReal, I forget the standards that they use. I never buy from them anyway, so I don't care. But you know what I mean? They use different terminology, like, you know, for the best condition, close to best, pretty good, very good, good, bad, really bad, poor, whatever, you know. So basically, according to Bethenny, it's like the bag is not in the condition, it's not in as good a condition as the RealReal claimed it was. And now she has an issue that the RealReal doesn't want to take the bag back, doesn't want to give her the money back. So what is she going to do? Is she going to sue? Is she not going to sue? She says she's taking her losses. She says the bag has cost a lot. And she also addresses the trolls and the haters on TikTok and on social media. They, you know, people telling her, you know, your fault. You know, you want to spend so much money on something, it's risky, you know, tough titty, you know, like, but then she says she's super cool. At the end, she says, well, yeah, I took a loss for you guys. I took a loss so that I can tell you that this is bad. So now you don't have to take a loss because I took a loss. So I thought that was really cool. The way Bethenny ended the video was like really, really cool. I love Bethenny's TikTok. She's so cool. She's sitting in her like under the rooftop in her like wardrobe closet and doing these videos. She's really cute. Really, really cute. So Bethenny, thank you so much for sharing this info with us. This was the last picture. It's like when drop shippers use stock photos on eBay and then you receive a completely different product. It's just as well. I mean, she did receive the bag that was advertised as far as model. However, the quality was not as advertised according to Bethenny. Now, for the RealReal standards, was the bag in like good to pretty good condition? I would say yes. You see, now this is where Bethenny and I differ, because for me, as long as that denim bag does not have holes in it, as long as the edges and the corners don't have cuts through them, as long as the denim isn't open and fraying out, you know, it can be a little bit tarnished in terms of color. That to me does not take away from the quality of a denim bag. Just to be very clear, we're talking just about this specific bag here, okay? We're talking about the 255 in a light denim. I'm not talking about the 255 in leather, in jersey, in tweed. No, we're just talking denim, okay? To me, the bag that she received has been well loved, but also taken care of. The bag is in good condition for a denim, for a used denim Chanel bag. Because it's not broken. Yeah, Coco Kitty, de-stressed denim is a look. And by the way, I think Bethenny's bag isn't that de-stressed. I mean, it's getting there. It's getting to a de-stressed look, but it's far from de-stressed. I've seen de-stressed Chanel denim bags like they are an inch away from having holes in them. And they also look fucking, oh, sorry, I said the word I'm not supposed to say. They look like freaking awesome. You know what I mean? Punky, edgy, rock. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you do if you go for a denim bag. If you want a pristine bag that doesn't show signs of wear easily, you don't buy a denim bag. You see that? Or you buy it brand new in the store because you want to follow the trend of denim bags of 2023 and you want to be preppy and clean. Buy it brand new in the store and have it preppy and clean those 10 times you wear it. But I guarantee you, after the 10th time, at least, it's going to show signs of use. And then you can say, ew, I don't want it anymore. The trend is over anyway, right? But if you're authentically into denim Chanel bags, the beauty of a Chanel denim bag is the signs of use. It just is. Because it's so much more beautiful when it's used. But to each their own. This is just my personal opinion. I'm not shading Bethenny for wanting her denim bag to be pristine. Like, I get it. It's a personal preference. It's a personal choice. But I'm just saying, careful with Chanel denim because that stuff degrades very quickly. And If you're not into the decay of denim, of Chanel denim, then you should not get a Chanel denim bag to begin with. That's all I'm saying. But yes, I think back to the RealReal, they're very lazy of them not to photograph every bag that they sell. I want, as a buyer, to see the bag that I'm purchasing actually photographed. I don't want stock footage of the bag from another bag. Same model, but different bag. No, please photograph the bag you're going to sell me, not some other bag from another decade, but the same model, but just not my bag. Because it's false advertisement in my book. I'm no lawyer, so I don't know if this is legally accurate, if this is false advertising. But technically, think about it. It's like, yeah, it's an online purchase. You did not have a chance to see the bag live. Well, they do have in LA. I don't know if it's still there, but the RealReal had like a huge store in LA where you could actually go and see the bag you're purchasing and buy it then and there. But of course, the RealReal functions online, so a lot of people don't have an opportunity to get to see these bags live, right? So you should have the option to, especially because they're not showing you the photo of the actual product you're receiving. Like once I receive it, there must be some law in place for me to be able to say, hold on, this is not what you advertised. So I want my full money back. But since I'm not purchasing with the RealReal, I don't know how their policy is. But what Bethenny's telling in her video, or alleging in her video, better said, is that they don't want to give her the money back. And she's really upset. I would be too. There you go. Gloria says, yeah, it's still there in WeHo, corner of Melrose and La Cienega Boulevard. Well, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Lots of love to you, Bethenny. And until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Subscribe.